Welcome back to another episode of Mastering App Store Optimization, where we dive deep into the world of ASO to help you optimize your app's performance. I'm your host, Andrew, and today we have a special guest with us, Ariana, an ASO expert from the AppFillip team. Ariana, it's great to have you here.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm excited to be here and share some advanced strategies and insights with our listeners.
Fantastic. So, Ariana, let's start with some expert tips. ASO is such a crucial part of an app's success, but it's also constantly changing. What are some advanced strategies that you and the AppFillip team recommend for staying ahead of the curve?
Absolutely, Andrew. One of the key strategies we always emphasize is the importance of continuous keyword research. The app market is highly competitive, and user behavior changes over time. It's not just about finding the right keywords when you launch your app. It's about continuously optimizing those keywords based on what's trending and how users are searching.
That makes a lot of sense. So you're saying it's more of an ongoing process rather than a one-time setup?
Exactly. Another important tip is to leverage A/B testing for your app's visual elements, like your icons, screenshots, and even your app preview video. These elements can significantly impact your conversion rates, so it's crucial to test different variations to see what resonates best with your audience.
That's really insightful. Speaking of visual elements, how do you see trends evolving in this area? What should app developers be aware of moving forward?
Great question, Andrew. One emerging trend we're seeing is the rise of immersive app previews and interactive screenshots. With the increasing capabilities of devices, users are expecting more engaging and dynamic visuals. Incorporating subtle animations or interactive elements within your screenshots can really help your app stand out in the crowded marketplace.
Interesting. So it's not just about static images anymore. Are there any other trends or shifts in the ASO landscape that developers should be preparing for?
Definitely, Andrew. We're also noticing a significant push towards personalized app experiences. Apps that tailor content and recommendations based on user behavior are seeing higher engagement and retention rates. This means that developers should focus not only on optimizing for the App Store, but also on delivering a personalized experience within the app itself.
That's a great point. It seems like personalization is becoming a key differentiator. For our listeners who are trying to stay ahead in this ever-evolving market, what final piece of advice would you give?
My biggest piece of advice is to stay adaptable and keep learning. The app market evolves rapidly, and what works today might not work tomorrow. Regularly review your ASO strategies, keep an eye on industry trends, and don't be afraid to experiment with new approaches. At AppFillip, we're always testing new ideas and strategies to stay ahead of the curve, and I encourage all developers to do the same.
That's fantastic advice, Ariana. Staying adaptable and continuously learning is key to success in this industry. Thank you so much for sharing these insights with us today.
Thank you for having me, Andrew. It was a pleasure to share these tips with our listeners.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in to Mastering App Store Optimization. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. And if you're looking for expert ASO services, be sure to check out AppFillip. We'll see you in the next episode.